I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Achakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Already got this Revelation 13, but I kind of want to go into that. Let me see, Pelosi, Taiwan visit, whatever, however you spell their name. So I want to kind of go into this. And then also Pelosi, 52 billion. All right. Boom. Yeah, I want to go into this. Because we as bros, we look into this and things of that nature. I just want to do a quick, brief overview on why this crusty old hag, bitch looks like a witch, really went to Taiwan, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and get some articles showing why she went to Taiwan, all right? Because we understand once Russia made their move on Ukraine, us bros, we already had an indication that, that China was going to make a move on Taiwan. Because fuck it, why not, right? There's this comedian that I want to show if I can find it. Give me 1 second, Akim. There's this comedian. Okay, here we are. Let me see if I can put it up to my thing real quick. One moment, Salakia. Bear with me. Bear with me 1 moment. This dude.
I don't know if you're Chinese, by the way, miss. You're not Chinese. Taiwanese. So Chinese very soon, right?
See, these comedians are funny. It's funny, but they know. So I'm going to replay that real quick.
You're Chinese, by the way, miss. You're not Chinese. Taiwanese. So Chinese very soon.
Because he knows that China's about to invade Taiwan and take that shit over, right?
I'm rooting for you. You're like Asian Ukraine. Is this your girlfriend, sir? You're on.
But you see, like Asian Ukraine, because Ukraine is being invaded by Russia, and pretty much Ukraine's Russia now because it's been taken over. I think there's been some statistics that came out about Ukraine. They lose like 100 to 1,000 troops a day fighting Russia, and now you got North Korea telling Russia, we'll send you an extra 100,000 troops for your interests in Ukraine. It's the same thing that's going to happen over there in Taiwan, but since the U.S. House has approved this $52 billion funding program for CHIP manufacturers, they're impeding the quote-unquote invasion that's about to happen from China until China invading Taiwan. They're trying to stop that, hinder that, because there's something in Taiwan that America wants to further on their plan. One thing you got to know here too, we understand what the scriptures say in Revelation 13, which I'm going to read. And it's speaking about the MOTB, right? This is the plan of Edomites. Moabites may not necessarily want to do a chip manufacturer yet. I'm just speaking as a man. But at the end of the day, prophecy is going to have it to where everything's going to run. Because you got to understand, in the 2000s, shit was cash. The 90s going up to 2001, everything was using cash. Then after 2001, of course, 9/11 and stuff like that, that's when they reset everything. in the economy. They just had have a big ass distraction, which was the twin towers, and then what everybody was so focused on that, and then the war on terrorism, that in the back end with the economy, America switched everything digital. So it went from cash everywhere. Now you got the World Wide Web really flourishing. And then you got credit cards and things of that nature and online banking and stuff. It's gone digital. Okay? And we've been living in a digital world that is changing into a biological, you know, bio, you know, type transaction, okay, which is getting into implanting things under the skin, you know, biometrics. So it's gone from cash to digital now to biometrics. That's the next wave that's coming up here very soon. Even cars are going electric, but some cars, you know, top of the line cars require fingerprints and eyeball scans to start them, which is biometrics. So that's why these chip manufacturers, the $52 billion bill is really getting into place, you know, and really that's why Nancy Pelosi is going down there. So I'm trying to find this article because Taiwan, I gotta find this article because Taiwan, Salakia. One moment. I'll find it here because Taiwan is big with chip manufacturing. Once I find it, I'm going to pull it up here. Bear with me. I was reading an article the other day. Here we go, from the Washington Post. Let me see if I can put it up on the screen real quick. There we go. So here it is. So Pelosi to meet with Taiwan's biggest semiconductor manufacturer. She's not going down there in the sense of, oh, peace and, you know. No, she's going down there to talk about the chip. That's why she's going over there. All right? U.S. is trying to push something that these other countries may not want as of yet, but U.S. is doing. So it says House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, which I never liked her bitch ass anyway. She's annoying. Says we'll meet with the chairman of Taiwan's biggest semiconductor manufacturer during her first visit to the island, in a sign of how vital computer chips are to the U.S. economy and national security. Okay, computer chips, quote unquote. No, they're talking biometric chips that's going to be implanted to watch people. All right. Let's get a little bit. I'm going to finish this because, you know, we got to get a little giggle in real quick. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to get Revelation 13 so we can bring the script. Revelation 13:16 says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. That's speaking about what they're trying to push here, this chip manufacturing. So the reason she went to Taiwan is because Taiwan is the biggest semiconductor manufacturer. All right. Simple. Because they produce what? Let's zoom in on that. Simple. See where I'm getting at? That's why her ass is down there. Because she's trying to further on this bill, $52 billion bill to help chip manufacturers. Which $52 billion should be going to the people. But America could give a shit. They just want to tag people like some damn cows. You know how they tag cows' ears? So they can track them and things of that nature. Keep up with them, number them. That's what America wants to do. That's why America is impeding what plans that China has for Taiwan. All right, so let's get a little bit more balance this out with some. Yeah, sometimes it's cool to laugh, but this dude is speaking truth. So I'm gonna watch this whole 51-minute clip.
You're Chinese, by the way, miss. You're not Chinese. Taiwanese. So Chinese very soon. Right? I'm rooting for you. You're like Asian Ukraine. Like, is this your girlfriend, sir? You're on a date. Oh, you don't know if you are or not? He goes, we're on a date, and she goes, are we? Oh no, sir, you don't realize you're in Squid Games right now. They're like, this guy's so adorable. He's the whitest white guy you've ever. Sir, stand up so everybody can see what's going on. Like, okay, sit down. You look like a senator's gay son. I believe in this guy right here. You're gonna take that down, bro. Not that you need to be conquered, miss. But soon Taiwan will be. Guys!
That's pretty hilarious to keep it a smooth buck with you. He's just making jokes on Taiwan. He's like, not to say you're gonna conquer this woman, but Taiwan soon will be, and that's true. You know, because Nancy being over there in Taiwan is raising tensions with China. China doesn't like her stupid ass over there, or doesn't just not. It's not really about her. They could give a shit about Pelosi. It's just the fact that she's an American. They're pissed that America is trying to impede with certain plans that they're trying to get through. Simple. Because America is always in some shit. So that's why Taiwan is reacting the way they're acting, doing certain war practices and measures, like shooting, rockets or missiles close to the Taiwan border or close to Taiwan assets while she's over there, or threatening America that if she comes over, they're going to shoot her plane down, which they're not going to do. They're just talking shit. And America, ain't gonna lie, man, America got some balls for even sending her dumb ass. They literally sacrificed her stupid ass to go over there and talk with them. Like, oh, China just... And I'm going to tell you this, too. That shows you the power that America has military-wise. Yes, the morals in the military are shitty, letting trans and gay people and women into the military. But don't get it fucking twisted. America got that heat. All right? So China can talk all the shit they want. But China know if they do anything, America could blast that damn country off the map, which is very true. Everyone's going to go against America, but best believe America's going to get its licks off in the peak of World War III. China going to get fucked up by America. Russia's going to get fucked up by America. Pretty much all of Europe is going to get fucked up by America. But America's going to get screwed up by the entire world. Everybody's going to shoot their arsenal at America. Everybody is. But America is going to absolutely put hella dents into these other countries as well. Hell of dents. Hell of collateral damage is going to happen by the hand of America, which is true. That's why all these countries need an ally just to have a chance against America. So you got to understand how strong America really is when it comes to military power. Most of these countries show more and do more when it comes to military might and doing military performances, you could say, and practices, showing their arsenal. America doesn't have to do that shit. I really don't hear a lot of America testing this missile or that missile. You hear it from Russia, you hear it from China, you hear it from North Korea, and things of that nature. But America doesn't need a flex muscle. They haven't had a flex muscle since 1945, when they did the biggest flex of actually dropping an atomic bomb, doing something that no other fucking country would ever do. So what other muscle do they have to flex? They were the first one. America was the first ones to fast produce an atomic bomb and actually use it in combat. What other nation can say that had that technology at the time and had the balls to do it? No one. That's why America's like, okay, China, you can talk your shit, but we still gonna fly over to Taiwan, and what are you gonna do about it? Because if you do, I'll wipe your shit off the face of the earth. And it's true. China talked that crap, but guess what? Pelosi's sitting in Taiwan right now talking about this chip. That's how you know prophecy will always trump anything anybody says or do. China could talk any crap, but shooting Nancy Pelosi down wasn't a part of the program because she needs to be over there to fast produce this MOTB that's coming real soon, which is one of the last prophecies. You shooting that plane down, that doesn't follow suit with the Lord really got going on. So China had to fall back. Okay, you can shoot a little missiles off the fucking coast. Doesn't matter. I'm still here. America's still in Taiwan doing their thing because they're going to push this chip manufacturer. It's $52 billion bill. That's a big ass bill, man. All right. So House approves $52 billion to help chip. It says passage follows more than a year of wrangling on tech bills. Supporters say aid will fortify supply chains, U.S. industrial. It says the U.S. House of Representatives passed a bill, $52 billion, and grants incentives for domestic semiconductor manufacturing. This shit happened before she went to Taiwan. Of course, they passed a bill in July. They in Taiwan first week of August, pushing this bill. It says sending the President Joe Biden for his signature and delivering a win for his administration more than a year after legislation was first introduced to Congress. And you got to understand, this is a elongated process from when Obama was in office. Obama signed an energy plan. Pretty much the energy plan is taking all gasoline and any diesel and shit like that. By that energy plan introduced by 2035, all vehicles will be electric, which in turn, a lot of the electric it's like a futuristic. Look at Tesla. You know, Ford has the new Ford Mustang is like an SUV. It's all electric. The Chevy has came out with an all electric Silverado. You know, all these companies are going electric in the car industry. Lamborghini and Ferrari are announcing that they're going electric. Have already announced that. Who else? Mercedes. They're stopping the AMG line, so they ain't gonna be no more G wagons and C63 AMG cars with V8 engines making big rumbling noises. They're switching that with an electric engine or just batteries, really. And with electricity becomes better technology, in which that technology in the vehicles are going to be biometrics. Simple. Some shit like you get in the car, or to open the car, you have to do your fingerprint. And then for the car to start, you have to put your hands on the wheel type shit, and the wheel can sense your prints of your hands, and that's what starts it. Oh, hi, Mr. Tom Hardy. Welcome to your new Mercedes-Benz. And if someone else were to get in the car and put their hands on the steering wheel, it won't start because the biometrics doesn't sense Tom Hardy in the car. That's why they're trying to do this. And in that sense, they're tracking everybody. That's why it says that in Revelation 13 and 16, he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, covering all aspects of states of people. That people are in certain statuses. Bond people who are bound in jail, they're going to get chipped and they're going to be kept track of. People who are quote unquote free and out there in the world working and stuff, they're going to get tracked via this technology. In their cars, tracked, the biometrics can scan them to see where they're going. All of this is a part of the prophecy. And that's why her crusty old witch looking ass is in Taiwan so this can further push this bill, which I love it. That's the real reason she's over there in Taiwan. It's not playing on no, oh, America's protecting America give a fuck about Taiwan. All America is like, China, hold your stupid ass off so I can further this bill. And once we're done here, you can fucking have Taiwan. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Do you think America really cares about Ukraine being invaded by Russia? Because if that's the case, America would have been more involved in that than they already are. Well, of course, America has said some stuff about, but what real aid has America really given Ukraine? Have they sent them more troops like that? Have they actually got into combat with Russia in that? You don't really hear that. Of course, they've done things. Don't get me wrong. But do you really think they give a shit about Ukraine? No. They give a shit about their agenda and what they need to push. That's it. So if Russia wants Ukraine, go ahead and take Ukraine. It's fine. If China wants Taiwan, take Taiwan. But you're going to have to hold the fuck off until I get what I want from Taiwan first. Then you can go do whatever you want. And once I get what I need from Taiwan, whatever the U.S. needs from Taiwan is going to further push the agenda, which is automatically going to influence the entire world. So whatever. You can have that little Taiwan, but what I get from Taiwan is going to influence you too, China. It's all a game. It's all a game. But at the end of the day, the Lord's will is being done. The prophecies are coming to pass. So that's why I just want to do a quick lesson on why Nancy Pelosi is really in Taiwan right now. It's not no fucking war game type shit. It's because she's trying to push this chip, which is because Taiwan has the biggest semiconductor manufacturer. Who the fuck needs anything from Taiwan? When do you ever hear Taiwan in mainstream media? Now, because they've been producing mass chips. That's what America wants. Boom. Okay? What do you be seeing in America? Made in China or made in Taiwan. So we're gonna go. U.S. is gonna go to Taiwan and get these chips. They're gonna fuck Taiwan over first with some shitty ass deal, and then Taiwan thinks they're gonna be allied with America. And when China comes, they're gonna be expecting American help, and that's not coming. Jeremiah 51. They drank, and the nations were mad. You see? So Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect, 144 first fruit. It's Brother Kosh calling until the next time. Shalom. And Lord willing, I'm going to do another lesson. There's this senator that just got the smokity smoke. A Republican senator that got the smokity smoke in a car wreck. I might do a lesson on that just to bring some light on why that happened. So, all right, repent for Yahweh Shai is coming back soon in what we believe. Shalom.